Hi, I'm Amy from She Cooks, She Eats, and today I'm going to show you how to cover a cake in fondant. I've had no professional training on this, however I have been covering cakes in fondant for several years now. I've made Batman cakes and penguin cakes and Ghostbusters cakes, mainly geek cakes actually, but also some birthday cakes and some flowery cakes. It can be scary at first, but it's not that difficult, so today I'm going to talk you through it. To cover a cake, you need several things. You need a cake, obviously. You need some fondant icing. I'm using Dr. Oetker's ready to roll icing. You need a rolling pin, and you need some icing sugar. So first things first, sprinkle your work surface with icing sugar. Get your icing out and start kneading it until it's nice and soft. Fondant icing goes hard quickly when it's exposed to air, so only try and take out what you need. If you've just opened a brand new pack, this shouldn't take too long. Then spread your icing sugar out on your work surface a little bit more and start rolling it. You want it to be about as thick as a pound coin. And obviously you want it big enough to cover your cake. I like to turn my icing by 90 degrees every few pushes of the rolling pin, just to make sure it doesn't stick. There's nothing worse than getting it to the perfect size and realising you can't take it off the work surface. The bigger your cake, the harder this is. If you're struggling, I recommend taking a piece of string and putting it from, plate over the top of the cake to plate again. That way you know exactly how big your cake and your icing needs to be. So once it's big enough, drape it over your rolling pin. And then just lay it over your cake. Cup your hands like this and then start patting the cake and patting the icing sugar onto it. Don't be scared of it. You can pull it around, it can take it. Got any wrinkles? Just pull them out and push the icing how you'd like it to be. Really press those fingers into the base of the cake. Now you need to cut off the excess. I'm using a little modelling tool, the blade, but you can use a knife for this as well. Always be more generous if you're nervous. You can, cut more off, but you can't put more on very easily. If it helps and you've got lots of excess, trim off a lot and then you can always neaten it up. Don't worry if it's not perfect at the bottom. No one's going to be looking. Okay, take a piece of damp kitchen towel and run it around the outside of your plate. Clear up any smears. And there we have it. One covered cake. I hope you found that useful and I'll see you next time. Bye! And if you enjoyed this video, perhaps you could check out some of my other baking videos along here. I promise you, they're just as good.